Right, it's more of this bollocks. I'm gonna get you all. I'm gonna maximise, I think, the number of coins I can keep in my pocket at once. So I'm even though you're gonna annoy me with prompts, I will attack you. And then you're gonna acknowledge me as the best one. Why have you got green? I don't remember making you a green ability, Piccolo, old chum, but I will, I'll let you be it. I've no particular... What even is that one? Come on now. You really are just doing the...
You've come this far.
Just doing the tutorials again. Baffling. I don't understand what possible motivation you could have for doing such a thing. If I'm like, I pressed the shoot laser beams button during the thing, and it made me just move behind him a bit. Is there any particular reason for that? Hey, try that again. I can just sort of stop. I can just sort of stop doing much of anything if I particularly want to. So there's that option I have, I guess. I guess if he's blocking, like he was just then, and then he stopped. Now though, die. I had nothing in particular to say, but speech is necessary for this format. So you have been defeated. I apologise for any inconvenience. When you tax your son, you're telling him that his armour isn't strong enough. Okay? So really, I want you to really think about what message you're putting across with all of this, with your fucking behaviour. We've all got to learn what wolves we have inside us at this point. Ah, don't. Well, you have done already at this point, so it's sort of worthless. Me. The orb does follow you if it wants. If it can be, haha. I can even be above you when it happens. You weren't expecting that, were you? You weren't expecting me to go around the other side of you and do something similar to what I just did. Yeah, I can swipe, I can do all sorts. Orb! Yeah, there's no point, the orb follows you around the room. Your guilt will be determined by the king of all the fish. Get these as well. Oh! Okay. Not so much that one. Ooh! You can avoid some things, but not all of them will always be as large and pink as I am. Alright, so you take this shit for granted a lot of the time, I feel like, and you're really gonna... You know, you're gonna wish you'd realised how good you had it. Whoop! Woohoo! Ooh-doo! Ooh-hoo-hoo! The funny biscuit man! No, you've got to stop. You've got to stop, because if you don't, the warrior will launch the missile! Take that. Ha ha ha. That's not like saying... Is that just a... Because I didn't see it to equip anywhere in the list of additional... like equipable abilities, so is that just a passive thing that's always active? Do I just always get more health now? That's good. We like always having more health, don't we? The Bean Warrior wants to say hello. When we completed work on the Fisherman's Fandango, you have got 9 knives. Telling me what to do. Come on, hit him properly. There we go, that time it worked. I'm glad one of us could at least. Oh, hey. You will be You will be wishing, by the time I've got the bed back to full strength, that you had thought more carefully about who you brought to the ball. Speaking of balls, here's a large one made of energy that's destroyed you now. So you're glad that I warned you about that, aren't you? And there's this one as well for you to be warned about. Woohoo! Go above you. You can not really be bothered by it at all. Arm. Fine then. Don't have an arm. Can I, come on. Will this... Yeah, there we go. Any move that thwishes them in a direct line away from you gives you the pause. Ah. Now you don't even... Get out of the not sky. How about... Stop leaving the Pringles behind in the dust. You need to be more considerate about where you leave all the tasty snack. Right, once and for all, the planet's just gone. We have no way of knowing who can juggle in this universe, so it's really not... Are you bleeping at me for any reason, or are you just being arrogant? Link events. There's none available with 7 chapters in, and there's this whole thing that you've not told me about. I've got turns left, so I'm going to go after you since you're not an annoying question mark fight. I don't strictly lose anything by it, do I? Unless I do. There's a secret resource that I have to spend. You're taking real-life pound notes out of my pocket. I was going to say chalice. I do have a chalice. It's not a particularly impressive one, but I've got one. There's no pound notes in it. Maybe they were supposed to be. And they like, I had not known that previously, and it's like some grand comedy of errors where like, oh, it doesn't matter. Surely it doesn't matter if you didn't even know the pound notes were in the chalice, but that's just you making excuses at the end of the day, because you didn't know that I didn't know until after the pound notes had been stolen. Alright? So stop trying to do this to assuage your own feelings of guilt. You can't even stand by your own burglaries. I despise people like you. Be a biscuit. Woof. The candy boy goes away. How did you enjoy being a funny biscuit? Was it amusing? Or was it very much not? What about this? Alright. Everyone always says it's good to be a member of the Butler Party. A political party entirely about butlers. You know, but I don't know what that has to do with policy necessarily. Like, labour unions generally, certainly, like, represent the working class. Like, actual labour, mind you, not Keir Starmer labour. But, like, why only butlers? That feels like a very fuck you, got mine attitude. I can keep you in the sky for a bit longer. I think that's pretty great, if I'm being honest. Can you stop blocking me quite so much? I'm trying not to be blocked. Okay, I'm on a not being... I'm doing a not being blocked lifestyle now, and I thank you to respect that. Is there a way I can, like, remove... Oh! Hello! I can have link events now. Here we go. It was circumspect. Phase 1! Commence!
This link thing is gonna take some time getting used to.
Probably shall, I imagine.
Off, you know? Like having someone else inside your head and stuff.
Oh my fuck, we're a system. We've made the fucking Dragon Ball, the entire Dragon Ball, our system.
Expected this. First Goku and Vegeta get the call. Now it seems they want me.
You got the call long before Vegeta did.
Hey, I was one badass dude in my fighting days. Just give me a chance, you'll see.
You're a good boy.
By the way, there's not much to
You're
worry about.
a good
Goku
boy
and
doing
Gang
boof
clean
moves,
things.
to be
No
honest. I
problem.
don't see what the problem is. You are integral to my entire strategy here. You need to stop downplaying your importance. You are now the main character, as we know. So you've had phase 1. What's your silly nightmare about that you've had? You're big and pink, which is good. Yes! Triumphant. Triumphant flump. Smack the idiots. Mr. Satan is a martial arts champion, by the way. Not actual Satan, like the one I punch people for. Can I have a sherbet lemon based on the number of people I kick in the throat? Very good. If you can tell me the word for it, I will agree to those terms. Can you name that, even? I will attack the army, alright, but you've got to give me a sufficient number of sherbet lemons. Or I'm not going to attack the army enough, and then a tank might shoot you with its gun. Alright. You need to get better at negotiating. Anything in particular? No. I guess it'll give me a funny margin symbol if the boo situation happens again. Oh, humbly bimble down the rimble, it's going to go wrong in the sunshine. We'll fight Frieza and his friends, and then everyone will end. And then we will unlock Vegeta Super Saiyan. For use in the video game. The hit video game by who made this? Oh yeah, I don't own a physical box. I looked around for a physical box. This is a digital copy because it was on offer.
He's got to be around here somewhere.
He's become one with the hills. As he always warned you he would.
Vegeta, time to finish what I started.
I'm poking a laser beam at you. I've poked so many laser beams at this point. No, you've made me waste it.
Who's there?
You've made me waste my lasers, you absolute prick.
Well. If it isn't the welcome wagon.
I can turn vinegar into fists.
And I was so close to.
We're just ignoring that? Okay. Probably just as well.
Before that woman could turn him into an hors d'oeuvre.
Horse douvres.
What is he talking about? Although, that wouldn't change your pitiful fate as the main cause, would it? In fact, I may as well exterminate all of you now!
It's time to eliminate the beef.
Please,
What?
allow your humble servant.
Yes! They're gonna do the entire thing. Thank God, honestly. If they hadn't done this, I'd have shot a bank.
I guess the more things change,
Me when
the more
I am
they
the
stay
Ginyu
safe.
Force. Someone had to
And they
be,
do this,
right?
why again?
Because
Well,
they are. Alright?
Now then,
Because they are.
pleasure to watch all of you perish.
Right, now assume the stance once again. I'm gonna fight all of you a lot, okay? I'm reliably informed there's sherbet lemons riding on this. how many is in dispute. The strongest fighting moves are the ones into which you can insert some manner of line flavouring. Do you agree with this? And if not, why are you an imbecile? You should know better than anyone the powers that lines have. Fuck, I teleported the exact wrong way. FighterZ, please do something, alright? I punched you. Oh, you did twice as many things as the regular man once said, to be honest. I don't understand why necessarily, or stop attacking everything that isn't FighterZ from, you know, the villain from the show what you're in, or the game in this instance, but you know, it's primarily known as, well, and the manga, originally, I would assume. But that's neither here nor there. That was rather optimistic of me to have attempted. Piccolo, go! Excellent. You're doing all sorts of martial arts at this person, and he seems to be someone who you need the martial arts against. So that all tracks. Boo! Explode at him. See how he responds. He doesn't seem to have taken it well. We can now play as Vegeta. I'd forgotten he was involved. We shall play as him once. If that. Hello? Are you all just sort of
I can see
going
now
to stop?
why Cell was struggling so much.
Good.
You have done quite well to tap into this much power.
Sorry, FighterZ.
Is
like you're the one
FighterZ
that's going to be
Dragon
doing
Ball
the dying
also
today.
going to praise me for being a good
But
ghost?
before we blast you into microscopic pieces, you're going to tell us something.
Oh, pray tell.
When you said we'd be that woman's main course, what did you mean?
For fuck's sake, she's not even the first enemy you've fought that can do that.
Because as I see it, Android 21 is just trying to kill
You've
us.
literally got Majin Buu here.
Very well. I suppose I should reward you for that stimulating scuffle.
Stimulating scuffle,
No,
indeed.
Lord Frieza. There's no need to divulge information to the enemy.
No need to worry.
I'm going to do it
I merely want
anyway.
to fan the flame of fear that is to consume them.
What if he had just said that? And Ginyu had responded the same way. He just respects the gusto.
That woman.
Just the commitment
You
to the
refer
bit
to her as Android 21, if I am not mistaken.
is clearly a
She
margin.
fully devours warriors, which adds their strength to hers. It's a simply remarkable
And
process.
she's got fingers. Like they
You're kidding.
it's like an old
Turns the victims into
cupcake.
candied treats. Just crude, if you want my opinion.
I see. So that's
They,
what it's
what was I? What was I just then? Some manner of duck. But the point is,
Yeesh. I mean,
like, it's kind of an
Talk about
old joke that
bizarre.
you can just wish everyone with back with the Dragon Balls. Like there's no stakes. That fact allows them to do some like
that's not too
pretty
different from
dark
Sailor
shit to the characters, honestly. Like, in a way, the removal of, like, any ultimate
well,
stakes
then, if that's the case.
sort of frees up anything to happen. Like, I think Boo more or less wipes out
Pretty lucky
humanity.
to have found these guys before Android
You know, like,
21
they can,
gobbled them down.
the extent of the stuff they can get away with doing. There may be fewer stakes ultimately, but they can create more of a
Don't
spectacle.
Stop all your silly nonsense.
I'm not
I
doing
won't
silly
become
nonsense.
Android 21. Nor grovel before you cretins.
Here is my arse. You are very much welcome.
Think you can get away from us, Frieza?
Yes.
Captain Ginyu.
At once, my lord. Guldo, paralyze them.
No. No, he did anyway.
Damn it. This again.
He's good at psychic.
I can't move.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Thank you to see each other soon.
I'm still glowing purple, in case you were worried I wouldn't be. It is funny. Well, I'm glad we got all that settled. Nice to know what... Whoa. That doesn't look like that should be happening that close to... Oh, hello. I forgot about you again.
What's happened while I was out?
You are unconscious and wearing an Action Man costume.
Letting FighterZ slither away like that proves you're nothing but soft.
He actually flew.
You were made painfully aware of Guldor's power when you fought him on Namek.
How exactly were we supposed to stop him from being psychic, can I just ask?
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're saying it like there was an obvious counter.
Vegeta.
I am Bulma, and I'm gonna punch you in the eye. You'd better be afraid.
I don't think you have room to talk right now.
On account of how you were more or
While
less
you
dead.
were sleeping like a Saiyan log, everyone was out fighting for the world.
Maybe we could just save the marital squabbles for later, huh?
I know, you're right. It's been some time since 21 flew off.
Yeah, and if what Frieza said is true, 21 should be a lot stronger by now.
That's right. It's high time you pull the plug on that oversized blender.
Not even sure what you meant by that.
But we can't get a fix on 21's power. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Powerful android turned
Doesn't
people
matter
into
how
sweets.
strong 21 gets. I'm sending her to that trash compactor.
Just boob at metal.
There he
Come
goes
on now.
again.
I'm
Really,
gonna
Vegeta?
punch it really quick.
You were napping this whole time. You've never seen Android 21 in action.
Kakarot, just shut it.
Look, we're glad you're on board, Vegeta. But you'd better get used to linking before taking on 21.
We need to put this
Remember,
person inside
without
you as
linking,
well.
We are utterly powerless.
That's certainly no way to fight.
We don't
You
know
have
where
to
the
fight
waves
with
are coming
orbs.
from. We just have to accept it.
It's the entire lesson of the Bible.
Okay, settle down, everyone. And that goes for you too, Vegeta.
Predominantly you, to be
Piccolo's
honest.
the one who saved your butt when Frieza was about to fry you. I
I'm
think you owe him some
green
thanks.
and indifferent.
Oh, he acted on his own. I don't recall asking for help.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, good. Because the thought of being thanked by you makes me want to hurl.
I do like you've got very
What's that?
pointy fingernails.
Nice comeback, Vegeta.
Didn't do one.
Guys, it's time.
Did
Game
he?
plan.
Am I just
Let's
completely
look up
out
the
of it?
baddies that we know are out there already. Look, we can't afford to let 21 chomp them down and they get even stronger.
Can't do a cheeky chomp.
Good
All right, we need to
And fighting
activate the
those clones,
stop
that
them
would be some good link
device.
practice, too.
The very thought of fighting with someone else in my body is just sickening.
Too obvious.
I'll let it slide this once.
Ah dear. Okay, we've got an entire Super Saiyan. If we're being completely honest, I can save a child if I want, and Nappa is also here, which is brilliant. So let's get used to that possibility. Why don't we all? And then I shall see you next time when you've adjusted yourself to the fact that that is our reality. Alright, goodbye for now.